this is Metrovino in the Pearl District, and I'm with the owner, Todd Steele. And he's going to give us a little lesson on wine glasses, which one to choose, especially when you're at home and you're entertaining. Sometimes it's overwhelming with all of the different choices.
Sure, it's easy to be overwhelmed given the amount of glasses that they make and market these days. Riedel themselves produce quite a few. These are the 5 that we predominantly use in the restaurant. They're all designed for specific wines. Obviously this glass, pardon me, in particular is designed for champagne. You'll see a lot of different champagne glasses on the market. You'll see really super narrow glasses, you'll see big bowls. This is a glass that I tend to prefer because you don't have to fill it all the way to the top. And a lot of what the glassware design is to give you, deliver aromatics. So deliver the scent of the wine appropriately.
So you would fill this maybe halfway,
if
2/3?
That, depending on the wine,
Right.
and it'll definitely,
champagne,
it'll definitely make a difference in how the wine smells. So for champagne, this is the glass, pardon me, that we definitely prefer to use, given the size. It's a little bit bigger. There's some
filling that all the way would be 2 glasses of champagne.
Sure, that is that's a hefty glass. Now this is what we use as what we call our all-purpose glass. Technically, it's a Riesling Sangiovese glass, is what it's marketed as. But I find this design, this shape, this size to be really just great to present all wines, even including champagne, if you would prefer to do so.
Reds, whites.
Reds, whites. We do our tastes in all of these glasses. And they're great glasses to use. They
it looks to me like a regular wine glass.
It's really kind of your standard wine glass. And if I were to say, hey, you have one wine glass, that would most assuredly be the one.
Okay. This one's bigger.
This one's much larger. Yeah. This is actually designed for, they'll call it Cabernet Merlot or Bordeaux varietals. We also use it for Syrah. This is a great glass for especially older wines. Once again, we were talking about developing aromatics and presenting aromatics. Well, this wine really kind of focuses that quite a bit, and you can get the intensity of the wine quite easily, even if you're only really filling it up to about here, which once again, you really should only fill your wine glass a little bit, give you plenty of safety when it comes to the swirl, so you're not wearing the wine. I've done it. It's easy
kind of
to
fun
do.
to drink out of a bigger glass.
And it is, and there's purpose for it, for aeration, and to really, once again, a lot of, I'd say 50% of wine is the aromas that are coming from it. I mean, it's some of the pleasure.
And in this glass with the more narrow.
Yeah, this is, well, sometimes people will refer to as a bowl or whatnot. This is a Burgundy glass or a Nebbiolo glass. Another wine glass that really is extremely versatile. Honestly, you can put a lot of different wines into it, but it gives you a nice big aeration surface. It lets those aromatics develop. Wines like Pinot Noir and Barolo really are aromatically intense, and this is designed to kind of focus those aromatics. They tend to be a little bit lower in alcohol, so you can focus it a little bit more, and you're not getting hit with a bunch of alcohol.
Okay.
And then this is a local favorite.
This is not a daiquiri glass.
You could probably use it as one. This is actually a glass I think is extremely, once again, a very flexible glass. This was designed specifically for Oregon Pinot Noir.
Only Oregon Pinot Noir.
Only Oregon Pinot Noir.
That's how special our wine is.
Yes, that is actually how special our wine here is. It is actually kind of a take of, there's some classic Burgundy glasses that have this nice flute that really, once again, it's all about releasing the aromatics. Does the wine taste significantly different coming out of these glasses? It does, actually, and that's, once again, thanks to the aromatics.
Really?
Really, a lot of what you taste, if you plug your nose and eat, you suddenly realize you're only getting about 50% of what you would if you were, or if you have a cold or whatnot. So this is a great glass. It's a very flexible glass. You can pour a lot of different wines in it.
So now you have to add another glass to your repertoire.
Well, but if you really.
But this one.
That's
is
a great glass. Great glass.
Gotta have that one.
Absolutely great glass. That size and shape. If you were to say, gee, I just want one glass for the house.
And then if you were going to add one more.
I would add the Oregon Pinot glass.
Really?
Because I think it does actually work great for, I've had aged Bordeaux out of it, and I thought it was brilliant.
Okay.
Syrah, Chateauneuf du Pape, these wines actually drink quite well in the Oregon Pinot glass. There are some that would be like, it's Oregon Pinot glass. Oregon Pinot
now quickly, how do you hold it?
It's called stemware.
For a reason.
And you use the stem if the wine's served at the perfect temperature or the base.
Some people hold it like this, especially reds.
If wine's coming out of a cellar and it's fairly cool, then grab the base and you can start to warm it up and bring it up to the temperature that you prefer to drink at. White wines also can come out of the cooler a little too cold, so it's definitely
just a little bit with
exactly
your hands.
yeah. You can use the bowl and just kind of hold on to it a little bit. Use your hands to warm it up and get it up to a temperature, because once again we're talking aromatics.
Yeah.
As it warms up, those aromatics are going to become much more obvious, and you're going to get more complexity from the wine. Now it can go too far, and you can get it too warm. So if it's
be careful with
pretty
that.
warm, yeah.
All right, Todd, thank you. Great information for everybody. And now let's just get something in these glasses.
It's about time.